Okay, can we start, sir, now?
Yes, sir, please begin.
Yeah, okay. So, very good afternoon to one and all present over here. I am Rahul Chauhan, Assistant Professor, Parul Institute of Business Administration, Parul University, Baroda. Let me welcome today's guest, who is the Mr. Susant Mehta. Let me introduce Susant Mehta, sir. Susant Mehta, sir. Susant Mehta, sir, is a director of Hypervision Labs, has been an engineer by brain, but financial analyst by heart. With this combination, he has been building Visor service app for the Bharat, which envisions to make next 100 million people entering the best world to be financially educated as well as the stable, right? And as we know that finance is very important for all the people and all the investors. So without wasting too much time, I would like to hand over the stage to the Susant sir. Yes, welcome, Susant sir.
Hi Rahul, hi everyone. I hope you guys are doing good. So today we are talking about financial planning for millennials. Okay. So the main reason for us to discuss financial planning for millennials is because there is a very less awareness amongst the youngsters regarding financial planning, how they should plan their money, how they should plan their goals so that they can achieve them by the time they generate money, right? So they can start saving some money day by day and they can reach to their goals in the next 10 years, 15 years, 20 years, whatsoever their goal is, right? So that is the reason that we are having this workshop. Now, first of all, before diving deep, we should know the core concepts of finance, right? That is money, right? I would like to ask you one question, sir. What do you think is money? What according to you is money?
Yes, can you repeat, sir?
What according to you, sir, is money?
Generally, we can purchase the money. Money is the one medium by which we can purchase the service as well as the product, sir.
Correct. Now, money is basically your purchasing power. The more money you have, the more purchasing power you have in the world, right? You can buy all your commodities, all your products that you want to for a sustainable, good, healthy life, right? Now, second question is how to make money. Rahul, can you please give some suggestions on how one can make money? How many ways are there, or how many options are there for one to make money?
Generally, we can make a money by doing some work, like we can have a business, we can have a service, we can have a job. By that, we can make a money.
Correct. Now, we can make money by three things broadly. First of it is land, second is labor, and third is capital. By land, it is simple. You buy some property, let it grow, and you sell it. You make money out of it, right? Second one is labor. Labor, by labor, I mean employment. You are working somewhere as a job, as a teacher, as a software engineer, as a analyst, anything, you can make money from out of it, right? And the third one is capital. If you have money, you put that money to work, invest that money, and you get some money out of it, right? These three are the only things by which you can make money, right? Now the third question was, what is the enemy of money, right? As Rahul sir, you told that money is nothing but your purchasing power. What is the enemy of money?
In case of enemy of money, generally we can have some sort of the exchange of things, like we can give something to others and somebody give something to us, that without any money or without any transaction.
Can you please pardon again?
Generally we have some exchange offer, like I can give some product to other person and other person will give it to me, that is without any money or without any transaction.
No, I'm talking about the enemy of money. So money is your purchasing power. What is your enemy?
Yes. Enemy, that means if people doesn't have so much money, without any money.
No, so I'll explain. So enemy of money is something that reduces your purchasing power, right? If you have 100 rupees today and you can buy 1 liter of petrol with 100 rupees today, but in the next 10 years, will you be able to buy 100 rupees buy 1 liter of petrol with 100 rupees? I don't think so, right? Because 5-7 years ago, you could buy 1 liter of petrol in 50 rupees, right? But today, that 1 liter has gone up to 100 rupees. So what I mean to say, the enemy of your money is inflation, right? The growing prices. Because let's say you made 100 rupees 5 years ago and you are keeping it in your locker, right? But in the next 5 years, that 100 rupees value has gone down, because if you could buy 2 chocolates in 100 rupees 5 years ago, today you cannot buy 2 chocolates in 100 rupees, right? So inflation is the enemy of money. The growing prices are the enemy of money. So if the prices are growing, our money should also be growing, so that we can beat the inflation. So if any investment advisor, anyone comes to you with some investment scheme, investment option, right? What you have to first of all ask is, भाई ये क्या inflation भी beat करेगा? Will it beat inflation? At least has to beat inflation, because else you are losing on your money day by day, right? If you are keeping it in your bank locker or in your safe in your home, then that money is going down each day. 100 rupee today will not be the same 100 rupee 10 years later, right? And the second one is tax. So the money that you earn, government puts some tax on it, right? And with that you also lose money, right? So I'm being told, I think, Rahul, that some people are also joining. We can still discuss about what things are there in the market that are going on related to money. As you can see, there are multiple options in the market these days for students as well, which are FI cards, student lending options, right? So there are multiple options that are there in the market for students, which addict them to taking loans, to taking credit, right? And so that they can pay later, right? So but what I believe is, the key to make money, to grow their money, is nothing but savings and investments, not taking loans, right? Because loan you have to repay back with interest, with some amount, right? So yeah, great. So these are basically 3 things: that money is purchasing power, then how to make money is land, labor and capital, and the enemies of money are inflation and taxes, right? So if you know all these 3 things, you are done with 40% of your basics. अगर आपको ये पता है, आपको कोई भी बताने आएगा कि इसमें इन्वेस्ट कर दो, यहाँ सेव कर लो, उससे सीधा सवाल पूछना है कि क्या कम से कम इन्फ्लेशन को बीट करेगा? अगर करेगा तो गुड, अगर वो भी बीट नहीं कर रहा है, देन इट्स नॉट अ गुड इन्वेस्टमेंट ऑप्शन फॉर यू, राइट? नाउ I want to address the elephant in the room, that why should one start now? Why should I start now? I am just 21, I am just 22, I am just 20. क्या जरूरत है मुझे आज इन्वेस्टमेंट स्टार्ट करने की या आज सेविंग स्टार्ट करने की, राइट? So the answer to this question is nothing but the power of compounding. So let's understand the power of compounding first of all. It is also called the world's 8th wonder, right? So I want to ask you another question, Rahul, that how much money should you be investing per month so that you make 1 crore in your bank account by the time you retire? I mean, if you are at your age 20, अगर आप आज 20 साल के हो and you have 40 years, कि 60 पे रिटायर होते हैं जनरली लोग, आप 40 साल तक how much money you should put in so that you have 1 crore in your account by the time you retire? Any guess? Any idea? Rahul sir, are you there? Hello.
Hello.
Yes. So any idea, any guess how much money you should put in per month for 40 years if I am 20 today? कितना पैसा मैं डालूं हर महीने जिससे by the time I retire I have 1 crore in my bank account?
Okay. It can be possible that per per month we will have some per month 2 or 3 lakh rupees per year.
3 lakh rupees per year.
Yeah.
So if you are talking 3 lakh rupees per year, that means around 25,000 per month you are talking about, right?
Yes, yes, yes.
Okay. So now let me show you one live example, okay, using which let's see what happens. Okay. So is this visible? Is this compound interest calculator visible to you? Visible to everyone?
Yes, yes, it's visible.
Great. So let's say I am 20 today. My initial balance is 0. I have 0 in my bank account. And the investments that I put in are compounding at an average rate of 10%, not more, not less. Stock markets can give you as high as 20. FDs can give you only 5-6. So we are taking in between somewhere 10% return आपको year on year मिल रहा है अपने investments पे, right? And for the 40 years you are putting in money, right? Now, sir आपने बोला कि हम 25,000 रुपए हमें हर महीने इन्वेस्ट करने पड़ेंगे so that we have 1 crore in our bank account by the time of retirement. Now 20 साल का लड़का ये बोलेगा कि यार I don't have 25,000 right now, I am studying, right? And I am telling that 20-year-old guy, all those who are watching on Facebook Live, you don't need 25,000 to start. You don't need 10,000 to start. You don't need 5,000 to start. You only need 1,500 rupees. This is a shock to a lot of people, right? But I am not kidding. If I put in 1,500 monthly, right, and I calculate, you will be getting 94,86,000 rupees in your account by the time you retire. 94 lakh rupees only with 1,500 a month. And 1,500 month is nothing in today's world. People spend 1,500 rupees in one day at a cafe, buying shoe, buying, I don't know, a lot of things, right? So if you are getting a pocket money of 5, 6, 7, 10,000 per month from your parent, from anywhere, right, you can easily take out 1,500 rupees for your future कि भाई 40 साल बाद I'll have 1 crore rupees in my account. And as you grow, your salary also grows, right? You get a job. आप 1,500 की जगह you can increase it up to 3,000, 4,000, etc. Right? Now, let's say if someone is saying that why should I start now? अभी बहुत टाइम है. मैं 30 में चालू करूंगा. अभी मुझे जिंदगी जीनी है. अभी I want to live the life. I want to go around. I want to party. I want to enjoy, travel, and whatnot. Right? Good, great point. But let's say you are starting at the age of 30, right? Now at the age of 30, you have 30 years left to complete 60, right? Are you with me, Rahul sir? Correct. So at the age of 60, 60 तक पहुंचने के लिए अगर हमने 30 से चालू किया है, we have only 30 years to go, right? So now let us put in here 30. And again, same 1,500 amount, right? Calculate. Now you will be shocked to see how much you have lost. Your final investment value will only be 33 lakhs. Only 33 lakhs. You have lost 70% of your income generation क्योंकि आपने 30 की उम्र में स्टार्ट किया. You started late. अब now you will say यार 30 तक तो मेरे पास बहुत पैसा हो जाएगा, मैं ज्यादा पैसा इन्वेस्ट कर देता हूँ. चलो हम इसको डबल कर देते हैं, राइट? 1500 की जगह 3000 से स्टार्ट करते हैं 30 की उम्र में, राइट? 30 इयर्स के लिए. Still again you will be shocked to know that you will still get 67 lakh rupees, not 1 crore if you start at 30. And 1,500 you can easily take out. I'm not saying you should not party. I'm not saying you should not travel. I'm not saying you should not go out with friends. You just have to take out a small chunk and start early. And why I am focusing on starting early is because that's how things compound, right? This yellow part you are seeing, this is the money that you are making each year on year, right? In the starting years it is nothing. Orange part is nothing. So we want कि जो ऑरेंज वाला लो ऑरेंज वाला फेज है वो जल्दी से गुजरे एंड वी स्टार्ट इनटू द साइकिल ऑफ कंपाउंडिंग. एंड वो साइकिल में 10 साल लगते हैं. एंड अगर आप उस 10 साल वाली साइकिल से अभी क्रॉस कर जाओगे एट द एज ऑफ 20, बाय द 30 योर मनी विल ग्रो एट मल्टीफोल्ड, राइट? एंड दैट इज द रीजन आई एम फोकसिंग ऑन स्प्रेडिंग this education in the world, that you start early, you end up having 1 crore. And for people who are doing internships, for people who are doing some part-time jobs, you can even change this to 2000 rupees. If you are earning 5-6,000 a month doing internship or something like that, and for 40 years if you change it to 2000, 1500 से हमने सिर्फ 2000 किया है, right? And you see what will happen to your money. You get 1,26 lakh rupees instead of 94 lakhs that we were getting before. So that is the power of compounding, and that is the reason I am emphasizing on people to start early, right? And Rahul sir, you said 25,000 is required, but no, सिर्फ 1500 की जरूरत है. 1000 में भी चलेगा, 500 में भी चलेगा. बस पॉइंट ये है कि जल्दी से जल्दी स्टार्ट करना है, right? Because time is very important in this, in power of compounding, right? Now we know कि भाई हमें जल्दी स्टार्ट करना है. Let's set up some base. एक बेस स्टार्ट कर रख लेते हैं, so that हमारी इन्वेस्टमेंट्स को, हमारी सेविंग्स को कोई प्रॉब्लम नहीं होगी जिंदगी में, राइट? सो फर्स्ट थिंग टू सेट अप द बेस इज योर इमरजेंसी फंड. अब इमरजेंसी फंड क्या है? इमरजेंसी फंड इज नथिंग बट योर सेविंग्स जो आपने अलग रखी हुई हैं अपने बैंक में, अपने पास, अपने लॉकर में, फॉर एनी इमरजेंसी सिचुएशन. सो फॉर योर 2-3 months of savings should be in your emergency fund, at least 3 months. 4 months 5 months is good, लेकिन 3 महीने का कम से कम आपको अमाउंट अपने पास अलग से रखना है. Let's say your monthly expense is 10,000 rupees, तो 30,000 आप अलग से रखोगे, so that in case of any emergency आपको अपनी इन्वेस्टमेंट्स, अपनी सेविंग्स में से वो पैसा नहीं निकालना पड़े. अब इमरजेंसी केस सॉल्व हो गया, राइट? Now there can be another issue which is health issues, right? So let's say some health issue happened or something happened, so for that you can take insurance, and insurance is very small amount that you will pay for any health emergency, so that आपकी savings में कोई problem नहीं आएगी, right? And now there are two types of insurance. One of them is health insurance, and the second one is the emergency fund. Oh, sorry, term insurance, right? There are other different insurances as well. Insurance agent आपको ये term insurance कभी नहीं बेचेगा. He will never sell you term insurance. He will sell you the ULIP plan, long term savings plan. वो सारे प्लान में there are no returns, as we talked before. What? Inflation. Those insurance plans will not even beat the inflation. वो बोलेंगे कि सर आपका इंश्योरेंस भी हो जाएगा, आपकी सेविंग्स भी हो जाएगी, आपकी इन्वेस्टमेंट भी हो जाएगी, right? But we will discuss all these later in some future workshop. But for now, what I want you guys to understand is सिर्फ 2 इंश्योरेंस लेने हैं जिंदगी में कभी भी. एक हेल्थ इंश्योरेंस और एक टर्म इंश्योरेंस, नथिंग एल्स. कोई भी दूसरा इंश्योरेंस कोई भी आके बोल रहा है, यू से आई डोंट वांट, मुझे नहीं चाहिए, राइट? नाउ यू विल आस्क कि ठीक है मुझे सब समझ में आ गया, इन्वेस्ट करना है, बट ऑप्शंस क्या है? मतलब कहां पे मैं पैसा सेव करूं, राइट? व्हाट आर द ऑप्शंस दैट आर देयर इन द मार्केट फॉर मी, फॉर अ 20-year-old young guy, 21-22-year-old young guy, right? So first of them is FD, right? I have marked this in red because this is not the option for you. For a person who is starting very early, who has zero responsibilities on their head, right? FD में invest करना is not a feasible option for you, क्योंकि एक तो returns कम है, आज की डेट में वो inflation को भी beat नहीं कर रहा है कि महंगाई बढ़ रही है 7% से, FD दे रहा है 6% या 5%, right? So there is no point, right? That means to beat inflation, आपने अगर आज 100 रुपए डाले हैं, नेक्स्ट ईयर योर 100 रुपीज शुड बी 107 रुपीज, अगर आपका इन्फ्लेशन रेट 7% है, राइट? तो एफडी वो नहीं देता है. सो दैट इज व्हाई एफडी इज नॉट द फीजिबल ऑप्शन फॉर यंग पीपल, राइट? नाउ सेकंड वन इज गोल्ड. नाउ एज वी नो गोल्ड इज एवरग्रीन. एवरीवन बायज गोल्ड एज इन्वेस्टमेंट्स. एवरीवन keeps them for long duration, for their child's wedding, for investment purposes as well. कि भाई आज से 10 साल पहले गोल्ड का वैल्यू वाज हाफ ऑफ दिस व्हाट इट इज राइट नाउ, एंड टुडे गोल्ड इज रनिंग एट 50 to 54,000 per 10 gram, right? So gold is an evergreen option and you can buy gold. Now some people will question कि यार गोल्ड आता है बहुत महंगा, मैं कैसे बाय करूंगा? We have a solution for that as well. Keep going and we will tell you the solution for this also, right? Now third one is stocks, mutual funds and ETFs. Stocks, mutual funds and ETFs have amazing returns, as I told कि 20% तक भी आपको रिटर्न मिल जाता है year on year in the long run. Now what I mean in the long run is, let me show you by an example only, right? Nifty. right? Nifty is the Indian stock market index. If you see it in the short run, it goes ऐसे ऊपर नीचे ऊपर नीचे ऊपर नीचे, and you will see यार ये तो बहुत fluctuating है. If I put money here, कुछ टाइम बाद मेरा पैसा नीचे चला जाएगा. अगर मैंने यहाँ पुट किया होता तो फिर नीचे चला जाएगा, यहाँ पुट किया होता तो फिर नीचे चला जाएगा. ये तो बहुत रिस्की है, मैं कैसे करूं? एंड दिस इज द मिथ इन द मार्केट टुडे कि यार स्टॉक मार्केट इज वेरी रिस्की. नहीं नहीं नहीं, यहाँ नहीं करना है. ये सिर्फ उन लोगों के लिए रिस्की है जिनके पास पेशेंस नहीं है, राइट? इफ आई कीप पेशेंस and I see the max chart, now you see how stock market has been growing, right? Year on year, year on year, year on year, your money has been growing like no asset can ever grow, right? You put money in good mutual funds, and this is my promise, you forget them for 10-15 years, your money will grow multifold, and no asset in the market can give you as good returns as stock markets. Just that आपको पेशेंस होना चाहिए. सिर्फ पेशेंस वाला बंदा स्टॉक मार्केट में पैसा बना सकता है. जिसको पेशेंस नहीं है, जिसको जल्दी पैसा कमाना है, who thinks this is gambling, they cannot make money in the stock market. This is not an instrument for gambling. People do gambling here, but this is not an instrument for it, right? अगर आपको गैम्बलिंग करना है तो आईपीएल देख सकते हो. Anything. So anyway, so in long term, stock market will give you amazing returns, but you have to be patient. ठीक है? Now coming back, the option is chit savings. Now this is one new instrument that is out in the market, right? It is safe as FD, but it gives you 2 times the returns, right? And we will learn more about this in the coming presentations that we will be having, right? Now your question will be that why is Wiser here? Why are we here, right? So we have come with an application which is called Wiser, which is savings app for Bharat. And our mission in Wiser is nothing but to spread financial education throughout the country to each and every young person, to each and every millennial today. And we want them to tell you have to start very small and you can become very big by the time you grow, right? And our mission is to spread it to the next 100 million people also who are joining into the digital world, people that are coming from tier 3 cities, tier 4 cities, जिनको अभी अभी इंटरनेट का एक्सेस मिल रहा है, and they have less options because they are from small cities, जो गांव में रहते हैं, जिनको पता ही नहीं है इन चीजों के बारे में, right? So that is our mission. So now we have multiple verticals to choose from in our Wiser application itself. There are gold savings, chit savings, gold SIP, stock lights. Now मैंने पीछे बोला था कि यार गोल्ड इज वेरी कॉस्टली, राइट? इट इज 52,000 रुपीज फॉर 10 grams, राइट? व्हाट इफ आई टेल यू टुडे आप 100 रुपए का भी गोल्ड खरीद सकते हो, राइट? बट अगर आप किसी ज्वेलर के पास जाओगे एंड यू टेल हिम कि मुझे 100 रुपए का गोल्ड दे दो, वो आपको भगा देगा, राइट? बोलेगा 100 रुपए का गोल्ड क्या होता है, राइट? सो बट वी हैव कम विद एन ऑप्शन वेयर यू कैन बाय गोल्ड फॉर ₹1 एज वेल. आप 1 रुपए का भी गोल्ड खरीद सकते हो, right? As you can see, this is one screen of our Wiser application itself. You can buy gold. Here it is written 101, but आप 1 rupee का भी ले सकते हो, and for 101 rupee you are getting 0.0181 gram of gold, and it will be stored for you in a physical safe locker. ऐसे आप धीरे 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 करके इकट्ठा करते जाओ, and then you can get that gold delivered to your doorstep. 24 karat pure gold delivered at your doorstep. And anytime if you want to sell, अगर आपको बेचना भी है कि भाई कोई इमरजेंसी आ गया, मैंने गोल्ड इकट्ठा कर रखा है बहुत सारा, लेट्स से 2 ग्राम 1 ग्राम व्हाटएवर, 3,000 रुपीज का धीरे धीरे करके इकट्ठा कर दिया, 50 रुपीज डे बाय डे, राइट? तो यू कैन सेल इट एट एनी गिवन पॉइंट ऑफ टाइम एंड द मनी विल बी क्रेडिटेड टू योर बैंक अकाउंट. नाउ यू विल से कि यार इसमें सेफ्टी क्या है? ऐसे तो देयर कैन बी फ्रॉड्स, राइट? व्हाट इज द सेफ्टी? आवर सिक्योरिटी ट्रस्टी इज IDBI, राइट? एंड वी हैव पार्टनर्ड विद सेफ गोल्ड. Safe Gold has been our partner, and they have been already catering so many big brands, Axis Bank, Flipkart, DBS Bank, Tanishq, and whatnot, right? So our partner is Safe Gold, and that is why this option is safe, and you can buy gold for as low as 1 rupee. Now the problem कि भाई gold बहुत महंगा है is solved, right? आप रोज 50 रुपए करके अगर buy करोगे, anyone, you can make 18,000 in 1 year and you will not even know. 50 rupees, no one cares. It is a plate of noodles come for 150 rupees these days, right? So you just have to think, yeah, 50 rupees per day is nothing, right? And if I multiply 50 into what? 365, 50 cross 365, what you get? 18,250 rupees, for which you can buy some earrings for your mother, for your wife, or anything, right? So that is one option. Now in chit savings, it is more or less a fixed savings, a recurring deposit, basically, where you have to deposit 1,000 rupee each month, 2,000 rupee each month, 4,000 each month, depending upon your budget, and then you can basically get good returns out of it. So let's say I'll explain you about one of the plans that are there in Visor application. If you put 2,000 rupees for 25 months, that makes how much? 50,000 rupees, correct? So let's say 2,000 into 25 months makes you 50,000 rupees, and interest on this in FD, नॉर्मल FD जो होती है बैंक में, उसमें 5% है. 5 से भी आज की डेट में कम है, बट लेट्स से 5%, राइट? इफ यू मल्टीप्लाई बाय 5%, you get only 2,500 rupees out of it. तो अगर आपने 2 साल 1 महीने तक 25 महीने तक 50,000 रुपए पुट इन करे एंड आपको मिला 52,500 रुपी, राइट? दैट इज I think less on your investment. What we are offering here is you put in 2,000 rupee for 25 months, put in 50,000 in total, and after 25 months you get 57,700 rupee, right? Which is almost 11% of return, right? Which no other instrument will be giving you right now in the market except for this chit savings, right? Stocks वगैरह है, but those are, as you know, in the short run they are risky thing. लॉन्ग रन में अगर मैं आप कर रहे हो, देन यू आर गुड टू गो, राइट? सो दिस इज वन अदर ऑप्शन इन वाइजर फॉर विच यू कैन स्टार्ट सेविंग्स, एंड वी आर अ माइक्रो सेविंग्स application. By micro savings, what I mean, you can put in small amounts so that you can save for your future. Right now in the market, all the other things that are there are big savings options कि आप 1 लाख रुपए डालो तो आपको मिलेगा, but for a young person, he does not have 1 lakh rupee यार बैंक अकाउंट में, right? And for person who are from small cities, गांव के लोग, or people who are not that well off, they also don't have 1 lakh rupees, 50,000 rupees. Or that is why the Visor app makes this so simple and so easy to start. Now, how to get started, right? बहुत कुछ बता दिया Visor app के बारे में, बहुत कुछ बता दिया finance के बारे में, बहुत कुछ बता दिया savings के बारे में, but अब start कैसे करना है? How to get started, right? First of all, you can go and download the Visor app, explore it, देखो इसमें क्या क्या ऑप्शंस हैं, कैसे कैसे है, क्या नहीं है, कोई इशू है, देन यू हैव कस्टमर सपोर्ट देन एंड देयर, राइट? एंड डेफिनेटली वी विल शेयर आवर कॉन्टैक्ट डिटेल्स एज वेल. एनीवन हु वांट्स टू आस्क, दे कैन डेफिनेटली join, they can definitely ask by mailing or contacting us, right? So what you have to do is download the Visor application, complete your broker KYC, right? That is one thing required for the Stocklight section, that is for stocks, right? Complete your broker KYC and get, also you get 51 in your bank account as a method for completion, and you are all set. That is it. इतना simple है. You have to start, complete broker KYC, and you are good to go, right? That is it. It's that simple in Visor application. And you will say, यार और applications भी तो होंगी जिसमें कुछ ना कुछ है, probably, but our application will be simplest ever, because we want the person who does not know much about using phone, you know, people that are not much educated. It should be a simple app. उसमें 4 डब्बे हैं बड़े बड़े, you click on any one of them and you get to your savings goal. That simple, right? And that's my promise, it will be simple for the next 10 years also, right? So that is it. That is about Visor. You can install it from the Play Store, you can scan the QR code, and you can reach out to us at contact@hypervisorhq.com. And if there are any questions, any doubt, Rahul sir, if you can see in the live, if there is any question anyone is asking in the live, I would be more than happy to clear those.
Yeah, I have one question from the students whose name is Arbaz Khan, and he's asking that, sir, if I want to grow up my business early, then how to invest in basic way?
Okay, so if you want to grow your business early, hello,
Yes.
if you want to grow your business, or you want to grow your income or capital?
He said he want to grow their business early. That means
Okay.
profit and capital of business.
Okay, so how you could invest? So the income that you are getting from your business, you can invest in multiple options, right? That we showed here. You can put it in chit savings. I believe that is one of the greatest options that are here on Visor, or you can buy gold. In long run, you know, gold grows and grows and grows, right? You can put in stock lights. There are multiple ETFs and mutual funds there in Visor only, right? But chit savings is one of the good options in Visor applications where you can put as high as 3 lakh rupees. I mean 10,000, 10,000, 10,000 each month for 30 months, right? So if you want to grow your business, you can invest your money there, Arbaz. Any other question, Rahul sir?
Yeah. One question is from, just a minute. Yeah, one question is from Sujal Panchal Shemi, and he's asking that how to improve trading psychology.
How to improve trading psychology? Okay.
Yes.
I am really glad to know that some of you are already trading in the market, right? For that, we will have to have another workshop, in which we can teach you, you know, technical analysis of stocks, right? And you can build the trading psychology, right? So the one thing in the trading that I personally believe is emotional stability, right? You have to be emotionally stable in order to handle the instability of the market, right? You have to be very firm. You have to sit tight and wait. Ki this is the right time to put your money, and you have to wait for a long period, and then you have to take out your money. So patience is the key. And I can suggest you some good books using which you can know more about personal finance and stock market as well. So for personal finance, there is one book called Let's Talk Money by Monica Halan. She has explained it in a very simple, smooth way, very simple way. I'll just show you here live. Let's Talk Money. Let's Talk Money by Monica Halan. She's a very great writer. She's the editor of Mint, I think. So any other question?
Yeah. One student is asking that he's Mitrat Singh Rana. He's asking that which stock should be by current situation.
So see, in current situation, we don't advise anything. So this is not a stock advice, or it is not a stock trading workshop. It is a long-term investing workshop. So if you want to learn what you want to invest in, you have to read books. You have to read their reports, yearly reports, and everything. Only then you can decide which to buy. So this is not an advisory class. We are not teaching stock trading, right? So there is no advice as such.
Rahul Prajapati from this Zoom meeting is asking that as we are beginners, so what should we invest, or where should we invest?
So if you are a beginner, then I believe gold is one of the greatest options. You put your money in gold daily, 100 rupee, 10 rupee, 50 rupee, whatever your pocket supports. You put your money there and you wait for 2 years, 3 years, 4 years, you will get a decent amount of return. If you have minimum 1,000 to put in, I would say you could go for chit savings as well, right? So 1,000 every month, if you can go for chit savings. It is also a good instrument. If you want to go for longer duration, if you have any plans in your mind, then go for gold, because gold grows in long run. Chit savings is for 25 months, 2 saal, 1 mahina, and gold may it takes a little time, but it is short growing.
Okay. One question is again from Khan Arbaz. Is this application is applicable for foreigners or not?
No, it is not applicable for foreign people. So it is only applicable in India, because all the instruments that are there that are for the Indian market.
Okay. One question from the students that is there any proper or particular time for purchasing some sort of shares or doing trading or not?
So see, if you are talking about the long run, right? So you don't need to care when you are buying. You just have to make a system. आपको एक SIP चालू करना है, systematic investment plan, and आपको उसके साथ stick करना है for 20 years, for 10 years, for 15 years, whatever your goal is, right? And you don't have to care where market is going. So there is a saying by a very famous writer: the good stocks will go down, but will never stay down. अच्छे stocks नीचे जाएंगे, but नीचे हमेशा रहेंगे नहीं. तो आपको सिर्फ आंख बंद करके you have to put in your money, put in. That is it, right? Market में कुछ भी चल रहा है, you don't have to care. You don't have to even look in the market. आपको ये पता है कि हर महीने की 2 तारीख पे मैं 5,000 के ये स्टॉक खरीदता हूँ, तो खरीदता हूँ, बात खत्म.
Okay. One question is that how much time should I spend while researching or reading or analyzing the stock for particular company?
Okay, great question. मतलब बहुत अच्छा क्वेश्चन पूछा है. So I would say my personal opinion is to put your money in mutual fund. Why? There are only 3 to 5% of people जो म्यूचुअल फंड से ज्यादा रिटर्न ला पाते हैं इन द स्टॉक मार्केट. अगर आप उन 4-5% में हो तो आई एम प्रिटी मच श्योर यू विल नॉट गो फॉर अ जॉब, यू विल नॉट गो फॉर एनी फ्यूचर स्टडीज और एनीथिंग. इफ यू हैव दैट कैपेबिलिटी तो आप वो करो. बट अगर आप वो नहीं कर, अगर आपको उसमें नहीं मिल रहा है वैसा रिटर्न म्यूचुअल फंड से ज्यादा, देन स्ट्रेट अवे पुट योर मनी इन म्यूचुअल फंड ना. 1% दे दो फंड मैनेजर को. एंड फंड मैनेजर जो होता है म्यूचुअल फंड का, दे आर एक्सपीरियंस ऑफ 30 years, 35 years, 40 years. They know a lot more knowledge than what a normal person can, right? So it is better to put your money in mutual fund. And if anyone who does not know what mutual fund is, mutual fund कुछ नहीं होता है. आप बहुत सारे 10, 15, 20, 50 हजार लोग मिलके एक बंदे को पैसे देते हैं जिसको 40 साल का एक्सपीरियंस है स्टॉक मार्केट में. एंड वो आप सबका टोटल पैसा लेके अलग अलग स्टॉक्स बाय करता है, अलग अलग जगह बाय करता है, अलग अलग जगह इन्वेस्ट करता है. एंड वो इन्वेस्टमेंट से जो भी रिटर्न आता है उससे 1% वो खुद रख लेता है एज कमीशन एंड बाकी आपको दे देता है. तो कोई बंदा अगर आपके लिए सारी चीजें कर रहा है तो हमें क्यों करना है, राइट?
Okay. One more question is that is IPO is better for investment, or second question in the same, that is the investment in small companies is better for investment for a long term or not?
Good question. So first of all, I personally don't believe in IPOs because Warren Buffett, if you know who is Warren Buffett, he says an ideal transaction is the one जिसमें दोनों parties have a say. IPO में अगर किसी ने बोल दिया कि भाई हमारा शेयर 2000 का है और इतने आप यूनिट मिलेंगे आपको आईपीओ में, आपका कोई से नहीं है कि मैं तो 1900 में खरीदना चाहता हूँ, नहीं मैं तो 1500 में खरीदना चाहता हूँ, मैं तो 1000 में खरीदना चाहता हूँ, राइट? तो जब तक टू वे डीलिंग नहीं हो रही है तब तक वो एक फेयर ट्रांजैक्शन नहीं है मेरे अकॉर्डिंग एंड वॉरेन बफेट के अकॉर्डिंग. सो आई बिलीव आईपीओ नहीं करना चाहिए, ठीक है? एंड सेकेंड क्वेश्चन वाज, कैन यू प्लीज रिपीट राहुल सर?
Second question was that is the investment in small companies better for long
Correct.
run or not?
Correct. So इन्वेस्टमेंट इन स्मॉल कंपनीज इज नॉट दैट गुड इन लॉन्ग रन बिकॉज एज आई सेड जो अच्छे स्टॉक्स होते हैं वो नीचे जाते हैं लेकिन वो नीचे रहते नहीं है. दे विल कम बैक अप बिकॉज दे आर वेरी स्ट्रॉन्ग. छोटी कंपनीज जो होती हैं उसमें तब तक आप मनी पुट इन मत करो, या तो आपके पास बहुत पैसा है कि आपको फर्क नहीं पड़ता. अगर आपके पास 10 लाख रुपए हैं, आपने 50,000 उसमें डाले, अगर बढ़ा तो बढ़ा, नहीं बढ़ा तो कोई बात नहीं, कोई फर्क नहीं पड़ता, राइट? बट इफ यू आर पुटिंग ऑल योर कैपिटल इन स्मॉल स्टॉक्स, देयर इज अ चांस वो चला जाएगा और वो आपको मिलेगा नहीं एंड यू विल रिग्रेट. जल्दी के पीछे नहीं भागना है. दैट इज व्हाट आई सेड. पेशेंस 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 एंड पेशेंस इज द की. दैट इज इट.
Okay. One again, Mitra Singh asking that can you just throw light on cryptocurrencies?
Crypto. Okay. Crypto is something that people should refrain. मतलब there is only, मतलब अगर आपको करना भी है तो if you have 1 lakh rupee to put in, वहां से आप 1000 रुपए क्रिप्टो में डालो. सिर्फ 1% आपको क्रिप्टो में डालना है अपने टोटल पोर्टफोलियो का. वो भी एज ए कि भाई ठीक है बढ़ेगा तो गुड है, नहीं बढ़ेगा तो भी फर्क नहीं पड़ता. क्रिप्टो मार्केट्स आर वेरी वोलेटाइल, वेरी ज्यादा वेरी मच वोलेटाइल. सो यू शुड रिफ्रेन फ्रॉम पुटिंग मनी देयर बिकॉज वी वांट पीपल टू सेव मनी, नॉट गैम्बल. वही पेशेंस वाली बात है. क्रिप्टो में लोग क्यों अट्रैक्ट होते हैं कि आज हमने डाला 5000, कल 10,000 हो गया, वाओ. नो. Yeah. Any other question?
No, sir. These are all the questions.
Great. Any question from you, Rahul sir?
No, sir. It's fine.
Okay, great. Great. So I request you guys, everyone, to please check out Visor. It is a great application and we are expanding in the whole country. Also, one more thing. We are also hiring for multiple roles, guys. If there is any content creator, any marketing intern, any sales intern who want to work with Visor, work for Visor and grow with Visor, they should definitely apply. Send your resume at contact@hypervisorhq.com. We will definitely get in touch with you. Right now the roles are for internships and once you work with us for 6-7 months we can convert you guys to full time as well.
Okay. So thank you so much, sir. I just want one question is in my mind as I am pursuing my research on the behavioral finance and portfolio management. So is this application is having this chances of this data about the portfolio creation?
Can you please repeat?
That means can we create our portfolio on these applications?
हाँ मतलब everywhere you put in money is your portfolio now. Your portfolio,
Yes.
your portfolio is nothing but your collection of places where you have put in money. Yes, definitely. You put your
Yeah.
money here, and you can start savings as well. So as I said, it is a really good opportunity for everyone because in future the prices are gonna grow, and market is in recession right now, and this is the best time for people to put in their money.
Okay. And one more question is from Swastik Mandalya. He's saying that is penny stock is good for long run?
No, straight away no, straightforward no, big no. Why again स्टेबल स्टॉक्स में रहो लंबे समय तक, छोटे स्टॉक्स में मत रहो छोटे समय तक. यू विल नॉट नो व्हेन दैट मनी विल गो डाउन. अब नाउ देयर इज अ मिसकंसेप्शन कि यार पेनी स्टॉक है 1 रुपए का, 1 से 2 हो गया तो कितना मजा आ जाएगा, राइट? कि 1 से 2 होने में क्या फर्क पड़ता है, 1 रुपए का ही तो डिफरेंस है. बट स्टॉक्स डू नॉट मूव दैट वे, दे मूव इन परसेंटेजेस. 1 रुपए से 2 रुपए होने के लिए 100% उसको मूव करना है, 100%. इट इज द सेम एज कोई स्टॉक अगर 1000 रुपए का उसको 2000 जाना है, क्योंकि वो 100% जब मूव करेगा तभी होगा. अगर 1 रुपए का स्टॉक 1% आज मूव कर रहा है, सो यू नो क्या हुआ, 1.01 रुपीज का हुआ, कुछ भी आगे नहीं बढ़ा, राइट? सो डोंट थिंक कि छोटा स्टॉक लेने में फायदा है क्योंकि वो सस्ता है. बड़ा स्टॉक अगर आप लेते हो, आप 1 लो वर्सेस छोटे स्टॉक आप 100 लो, तो बड़ा स्टॉक अगर आप लोगे 1, अगर वो 10% मूव करेगा, लेट से 1000 रुपए का एक शेयर है, अगर वो 10% मूव करेगा आपको 1100 बना के देगा, 100 रुपए बना के देगा. वर्सेज आप छोटा स्टॉक लोगे 100 यूनिट, राइट? तब वो 10% मूव करेगा, तब आपको 1000 रुपए बना के देगा. तो इट इज इन परसेंटेजेस, डोंट सी इन थिंग्स इन आइडियल रुपीज. रुपीज में नहीं देखना है, परसेंटेजेस में देखना है. सी इन परसेंटेजेस, राइट? सो पेनी स्टॉक्स से दूर रहना चाहिए.
And one last question from Yas. Yas is saying that sir, can you give some name of stocks for long run?
No, we don't advise, right? If you want to have some advice, you should study, you should talk to some registered investment advisors, right? So there are some people that are financial advisors. There are many consultancies, they charge you some money for 1 hour 2 hour of your time, and they will understand all your needs and your requirement, and they will advise you accordingly. So मेरा point ये है, जैसे long run में you are asking some stocks, ठीक है? Let's say I advise Reliance with a perspective कि ठीक है ये बंदा को 40 साल बाद टेक केयर करना है रिलायंस का, राइट? आई डोंट नो यू, राइट? आई थिंक समवन हु आस्क्ड, राइट? आई डोंट नो यू, आई डोंट नो योर फाइनेंशियल गोल्स. किसी का फाइनेंशियल गोल है कि यार मेरे पास 50 लाख रुपए तक भी हो जाएंगे तो आई विल बी हैप्पी फॉर लाइफ, आई एम satisfied. Now someone's goal is I want to buy a house in Dubai, right? So how do I tell him the stocks he wants to invest and the money he should put in, right? So that is why you do a one-on-one consultancy with some advisor, right? And they will guide you. Right? If you want still some advices, I will share some books. You can contact me on contact@hypervisorhq.com. I will be sharing some books. You reading them, you can get some idea. Right? We will also be having some future workshops where we can definitely connect. Right? And that's it. You can also connect, follow us on LinkedIn. We post some great insights about the market, about some things. Right? So you can search for Visor savings app for Bharat. You can find us on LinkedIn as well.
Okay. One student is asking, is this application available in iOS?
iOS app is under review by Apple, right? It is taking a little time, but in the next 10 to 15 days, we will be out on iOS as well.
Okay. So thank you so much, sir. Right, it was a really very nice talking and nice experience and discussion with you, and you have already shared all the information on the finance and the future, how we can invest the fund in future and how we can get some return, positive return out of it, right? So on behalf of Parul Institute of Business Administration, as well as our principal sir, HOD madam, as well as all the staff member in university, I would like to say thanks to you for joining us and for sparing your valuable time with us and sharing your valuable information on the stock exchange as well as the investment opportunity for the future investors. So once again, thank you so much sir for joining us and sparing your valuable time.
Thank you. Thanks everyone. Thank you. Goodbye.
Yeah. Have a nice day.